Hello friends, this is Wendy with LoveandStampin.com. I am so excited that you're here with me today. We are going to make a center slide pop-up card. To start, you're going to need a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock cut at 4 1/4 by 10 inches. You're going to score at a 1 1/4 inch, 2 1/2 inches, 3 3/4, 5, 6 1/4, 7 1/2, and 8 3/4. Now don't worry about writing that measurement down. I actually have a link over in the description box below this video that will go to my blog and allow you to print a free project sheet. The link is under measurements and supplies when you click on the description box in this video. Before I forget to tell you, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you are set up to get notifications when my videos go live or I upload one to YouTube. All right, so you're gonna fold at the 5 inch mark. Then you're going to put your paper back into the trimmer, line it up at that 5-inch mark, place your ruler down, your trimmer blade down, and here I've got the scoring blade, and you'll see I realize it in just a minute. And then you're going to take your cutting blade and you're going to cut from 5/8 of an inch to 3 5/8 of an inch. Now my trimmer has a scoring blade and a cutting blade, which makes it super versatile. If you need a Stampin' trimmer, this is the way to go. There is a link to purchase it over on my blog. Also, there is a link to all the products that I have mentioned here over on my blog. And again, that link is in the description below this video, in the description box, okay? And here you want to fold backwards on that middle score line and then fold all the other score lines up towards you. Now, the other thing you need is a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock cut at 2 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/2. You'll need a piece of Sahara sand cut at 2 1/2 by 4 1/2, and a piece of thick basic white cardstock cut at 2 1/4 by 3 3/4 of an inch. I still try to call our white paper Whisper White on accident. Now we're using the Happy Forest Friends suite of products. I'm using the designer paper in this, the stamp set, the dies, and the ribbon. You can get that entire suite for $68.50, which is a really great deal. And if you want to get that, there is a link to it over on my blog. The other thing I have over on my blog is a photo of another card I made that is the identical design, but totally different products. So if you want to see that cute card, and it's really cute, you can hop over to my blog by clicking that link in the description below this video. Now, that other card that you'll see is using this Birthday Piggy, which is a new stamp set in the annual catalog. And that card is going to be one of the cards I feature in my online paper party. Now, I only did a limited amount of kits for my online paper party this year, but I am allowing virtual access for just $39, which entitles you to all of the videos, the PDF, for all the classes, the retreat bag, an enamel pin, and all my guest speakers, the giveaways. So basically you're getting everything there is to get except a kit in the mail, okay? It's $39. Again, there's a link in the description below this video to purchase that. It will be more expensive after June 15th. So if you haven't already purchased it and you want that, and you want to spend a lot of time with me on June 24th and 25th, I will have live events in a special Facebook group. And if you can't be there live, don't worry, there's recordings. Okay, back to the card. Here I'm going to attach this panel to the bottom panel of that card base. And if you saw there, I folded that bottom card base up. So now I'm going to slide the top of this through. And I do want to give a quick shout out to Lisa Curcio, who did a video on this, and she's the one that I ended up casing for this project. Even though I watched several videos on how to make this card, this was my favorite design. Okay, so I'm going to fold this back in half, and now we've wedged it in between, the panel in between. And when you push down, you have a little box at the bottom with this slide up inside. And this card will fit in a regular A2 size envelope. So when you're all said and done and you slide it flat, it will fit in a normal envelope, which is really awesome. So next, I thought I would show you me prepping for a swap. I actually try always when I'm making cards to have them be double duty. So this card is a swap, and it is obviously for a video for you guys. So swap cards are cards that you make multiples of the same card, and then you swap them out with other people, right? So for example, my friend Christine, she lives in Wisconsin. She is the one that runs this swap, and you make a whole bunch of cards, you send them to her, and you're assigned specific, you get to pick which sets you do, but then that's the set you're using. So I'll send it to her, and then those videos where I'm like, I have 59 examples. That's how I get all of those cards, is through swaps. So expect to see one of those videos coming very soon, because I have got a pile sitting here waiting for a few more swap cards, and I'm going to do one big video on a bunch of different samples. Okay, so I'm inking up this bear in soft suede. I've already stamped my little butterfly and poppy parade, and this is how I do my swaps. I cut all my parts and pieces for every layer at one time. So I've cut all my designer series paper, I cut all of my Mossy Meadow cardstock, I cut all these pieces and stamped them, and then it's an assembly line. So that's how I prefer to mass produce cards. And each person is different how they like to do it. Some people want to finish a whole card and then start a whole new card, and do each card individually. I don't like it to do it that way. I like to have everything cut, ready to go, and then I can just sit and assemble. The reason I like to do it that way is because then I can treat myself to a little TV time. So currently I've been binge watching Outlander on Netflix, and I really love the show, with the exception of the fact that it's got some pretty graphic, violent scenes towards women. I'm trying to think how to word all of this to not trigger anybody or upset anybody. Because I certainly was triggered by some of it, and I had to actually fast forward through quite a few episodes during a specific time. But if you've watched Outlander and you're familiar with it, isn't it great? It's such a good storyline. It's a really good show. As long as you can stomach some of the gore or fast forward through it like I did. Anyway, in other news, for those of you who are brand new here, and maybe this is the first time you're watching a video, if you've caught this one, you're catching Saturday Storytime. Saturday Storytime might not be your thing, but I like to share with my friends, and we like to share stories, and it's okay if it's not your gig. We don't mind. So here is that beautiful ribbon that is in the new catalog. This is part of the Happy Forest Friends suite of products. You get both of these ribbons. One of them's Sahara Sand, one of them's Old Olive, and I'm going to use them on this little tag here. Anyway, story time. Guys, I am recording this video on Friday, May 27th is when I'm voiceovering this. In the morning, before I take my daughter to get a pedicure, which she doesn't know about, me and a friend are taking her to Starbucks and then taking her to get a pedicure, and she is promoting from 8th grade. I am going to have a freshman in high school living inside my house. How did this happen? I am still just kind of in shock. I don't know. It's like it just time flies so fast. So we're going to go to her graduation tonight, or promotion ceremony. I don't really know what it's called. And then we're going to go out to dinner at this really cool old restaurant that has been in the county for 100 years. I don't know if it's really 100, but a long time. So we're gonna go out to eat there, and I got her a cute little pair of earrings that I'm gonna give her today that she can wear with her dress, and I just can't believe it. I can't believe I have a freshman. Then on Sunday, my cousin Shannon, who, if you've been around here for long enough, you know who she is. She's a sister from another mister. She is flying in from Montana, and she will be here for 2 days. And then her and I are going to be going on a trip together. Because of the interwebs, I'm not going to share any more details about that until I get back, just because it weirds me out that people know like too many details or something before I go somewhere. Not that my husband's going to be home. So listen, if you're listening to this and you want to do some damage or, try to break in my house or something, you're going to be met with somebody, because my husband's not going nowhere. So, so just take note, robbers, creepy people. Anyways, so, yeah, that's what's happening. So I'm excited for all of that. And I can't believe we as demonstrators have already got to see the new holiday catalog, and we get to order from it on Wednesday, June 1st. So check out this card, by the way. How cute is this? Oh my Lord, it's so cute. I'm almost out of time, but yeah, if you want to join my team, purchase the starter kit, there's a link in the description below the video. It'll be the best decision you ever make crafty wise. You'll love it. And you get that awesome deal Stampin' Up! Has going on through May 31st. And then you can purchase from the holiday catalog next week. Amazing. If you want to shop with me, shoploveandstampin.com. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and next week. And I will be live on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.